first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
Everybody, welcome to Breckenridge High School, Breckenridge, Minnesota, and we've got some Minnesota high school basketball tonight between the home team, the Breckenridge Cowgirls, and the visitors from Underwood. The Rockets are in town, and we have got a dandy plan for you tonight. It's going to be a good one here between the Cowgirls and the Rockets. Good evening once again, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. My name is Joe Schreiner, and his name over there running the camera and producing the show tonight, that's Camden Kelson. Camden Yards Kelson. So he is on the camera and doing a button pushing tonight. All I got to do is sit here and talk. So Camden running the digital guru cameras for us. Welcome again, everybody, to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planting sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Our pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Well, folks, I said at the beginning of the broadcast here, just as a few seconds ago, that we're expecting a dandy tonight, and here's why. Even though the Cowgirls are coming in here at 12-10 overall record and 4-1 in the section, and they are 5-7 in the conference. Outside of 6A basketball, the Cowgirls are 8-9, so that's in AA basketball or higher. They're 8-9 record. So again, the Cowgirls facing some stiff competition, especially through the Heart of Lakes Conference here this season, and doing pretty well here. So don't let that 12-10 record fool you at all. Now taking a look at the Underwood Rockets, they've got a very impressive 20-3 record. 19-2 in the section. So most of their games have been within section or in single A basketball. Let's just put it that way. 21 games out of their 23. All but 2 games have been in single A basketball. In the conference, they're 16-2. Their away record is 9-1. Their home record is 9-2, and a neutral court, they are 2-0. Right now in Section 6A North, Underwood stands at 19-2 and 20-3 overall. Breckenridge in Section 6A, they're ranked number 2 in the section, 4-1 in the section, and 12-10 overall. Their QRFs are very similar. Both of them are in that 22-23 range in the ranking of the state. Right now, the Cowgirls are having a pretty good run. They had a pretty good run there to start the season, but they've suffered 5 losses in a row. And 5 of them have been to AA opponents and Heart of Lakes opponents. And then the one loss was to Park Christian, and they're number 1 in the North, and they only lost to Park Christian by a score of 74-70. So the Cowgirls having a good season, so don't let that 12-10 record fool you. And the Underwood Rockets coming in here at 20-3, a pretty darn good team in their own right. So we're going to take a break, Yards, and we'll come back here with more of our Yield Advantage pregame show coming up right after that on Three Borders Sports Network.
Insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
With 20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Hi, I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milton, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1990.
All right, welcome back again, everybody, to Breckenridge, Minnesota, Breckenridge High School, and welcome back once again to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planting and sales and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage is our pregame show sponsor. We appreciate them jumping on board. All right, let's take a look again at the two teams here. Again, it's going to be a very interesting and I think it's going to be a darn good game here personally myself, folks. Breckenridge Cowgirls coming in here at 12-10 overall record, but they've played a lot of AA schools and above, not only because they're in the conference, but that's some of their competition that they play. And the Cowgirls will finish out the season, on the 23rd against Crookston, and that's a AA school. So coming up next for the Cowgirls, they've got Underwood tonight, Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal at Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal on Tuesday the 20th. Then on Thursday the 22nd, Hillcrest Lutheran will be the host for the Cowgirls, and then on the 23rd, the final regular season game for the Cowgirls will be here against Crookston, and we'll have that game right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Again, it's going to be a good one tonight. Underwood sitting at number 2 and 6 at Jackson 6A North, 20-3 overall, 19-2 in the section. Their only losses coming to Perham and Hancock twice. They lost to Hancock. Hancock is the number 1 team in the South. So Hancock defeated Underwood twice here during the season. Again, the Cowgirls coming in 4-1 in section play here, and looking for a good one here tonight. We're looking for a very close one, I think. So if you haven't called the neighbors and woke the dog yet, Yards, you better get her done. You better let Grandma know, okay? All right, you let Grandma know that she's going to miss a good one here if she ain't tuning into Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to have a fun one here tonight, folks. Again, the Cowgirls and the Rockets coming up after these messages right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
All right, welcome back to Breckenridge High School, Minnesota high school basketball. We're just a minute away from the opening tip here and the national anthem, of course, coming first with the introductions brought to you by Miller and Associates and American Family Insurance. Our starting lineups and our opening tip will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply when we get to that point. But first up, we are going to turn it over to our PA announcer, Art Rocco, for the introduction of our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Breckenridge High School. We thank you for your attendance and for your support of the student athletes competing tonight. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to the players and coaches and fans from the Underwood Rockets. Breckenridge High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all of our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts. Please respect the decisions of our contest officials. What you say and do during the contest reflects on your team, school, and community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. The officials for tonight's ball game are Al Kruger, Craig Samuelson, and Glenn Roll. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and face the flag on the south end of the gymnasium. Remove your cap or hat as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem.
And here will be our Miller & Associates
And now,
starting lineups.
let's meet our starting lineups. First, for our visitors on the scoreboard, the Underwood Rockets. Senior, number 0, Liz Luckin. Freshman, number 1, Trinity Baker. Junior, number 2, Millie Olberg. Junior, number 3, Callan Grove. And the senior, number 12, Ezra Baker. Coaches, Brian Hovland and Carly Jensen. And now, let's meet the starters for our Breckenridge Cowgirls. Junior, number 0, Sydney Roberts. Sophomore, number 3, Parker Yagi. Freshman, number 10, Piper Janing. Sophomore, number 21, Emily Gowan. And the junior, number 24, Aaron Blafus. Coaches, Tony Bogenreef, Tim Janing, Brenda Dahlgren, Joel Herder, and Jonica Bernadas. Let's get ready and play some basketball.
Your starting lineups brought to you by Miller & Associates American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Our PA announcer, Art Gronko, doing a great job as always. And our opening tip is going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic, downtown Tyler, North Dakota. Our opening tip will be Aaron Blafus stepping into center circle, and she'll be jumping up against Callan Grove. And we're about ready to get this one underway. Again, we're looking forward to a good one here, folks. We got to whistle real quick here to stop things, and now it looks like we're good. And the tip going to be controlled by Gowan and the Cowgirls. She'll come up to the near wing. Near is the nearest side to the camera, that's closest to you. Parker Yagi for 3 on the far wing. Parker Yagi puts it away and puts it in the books for 3 to open it up for the Cowgirls in a 3-0 lead right away. So just what the Cowgirls needed here was to start out quick, and Parker Yagi gives the Cowgirls a 3-0 lead here with less than 15 seconds already played. Drive along the baseline, up and a little bit too strong underneath there by Baker, and the Cowgirls with the rebound. Yagi kicks it to the corner to Piper Janing. Piper brings it across to the top of the key. Now Gowan. Gowan, a 5'6" sophomore. And a pass taken away there, and couldn't quite control it there on the takeaway was Trinity Baker. couldn't quite handle it on the far sideline, stepped out of bounds. So Parker gets it inbounded to Emily Gowan, way up high on the B logo. Far side is the opposite side of the camera. Janing gets into the paint. She's got to kick it out to Sydney Roberts. Sydney. Aaron Blofus for a three. Got it! 2 in a row for the Cowgirls. Blofus with 3, Yegi with 3. Blofus just averaging 5 points a game. Has got 3 on that field goal and a 6-0 lead here early in the first half. Drive goes up. Gowan blocks a shot by Grove. And the Cowgirls come away again. Yegi with an underhand scoop. No good. And a rebound by Baker. Almost a travel there. There's a 3-point shot. A little bit too long, and that's going to be Gowan on the rebound on the missed shot by Alberg. Gowan gets down low. She'll get it off to Roberts. Now off to Janing for 3. Piper for 3. And the Cowgirls jump out to a quick 9-0 lead. We had a timeout on the floor. Looks like an equipment timeout. I see Ezra Baker is wearing a face guard. It must have had a broken nose at one time. I'm going to guess on that completely. That's usually what happens when players wear that sort of a face mask. And she'll bring it up across the timeline. And a good give and go there underneath, but the Cowgirls blocked that one going out of bounds. We'll give that credit to Piper Janing. So it stays with the Rockets with 25 seconds to go on the shot clock. Cowgirls jumping out to a big 9-0 lead here to start. Rockets taking their time now, looking for the right shot. Again, baseline drive, Blofus, and it goes off the leg of Baker, and it'll be Cowgirl ball. No full court pressure here. Cowgirls could take a double-digit lead here with a bucket. Gowan goes to the far wing, and Baker does a good job of getting over in front of it to defend it from Sydney Roberts. They're going to say it's off Sydney's hands, so it'll be Rocket ball. Piper Janing putting on the pressure now in the backcourt against Baker. She'll get it up ahead. And again, Gowan comes away with it. Up ahead to Yegi, now to Roberts for a 3. Sydney Roberts! The Cowgirls are hot on the 3-point line. And it's a 12-point lead with 15 minutes to go in the first half. 4 threes. Tipped away there, and it's stolen by the Cowgirls. Up ahead to Piper. Piper gonna drive, finds the bounce pass over to Blofus, now to Yegi. In the paint, steps out just in time. Blofus for a 15-footer, couldn't get it to fall. Roberts on the putback, couldn't get that one. Blofus reaches up for the putback again and gets fouled in the process. Blofus will go to the line. Foul will go against Millie Alberg. Her first, team first. We got a timeout on the floor, Carlson Family Insurance timeout, and it's a full timeout yard, so we'll take a break. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be right back after this message.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Aaron Blofus will go to the line for 2. Foul will go against Millie Alberg. That's her first, team first. Blofus gets the first. Aaron with 4 already, averaging 5. She averages 6 rebounds per game for the 6-foot junior. Second free throw is good. She's got 5 total. That's her season average so far. So Aaron Blofus having a good first half. And it's a 14-0 lead. Rockets penetrating now is Alberg. She'll kick it out to Baker, and that's Ezra, short. She'll get her own rebound, long rebound, threads the needle and goes back in for 2. The first bucket for the Rockets comes at the 14-12 mark. Almost 4 minutes in. Gowan to Blofus now on the left elbow. Ava Janing checks in. Blofus for a long 3, a little bit too strong. Gowan on the board and the putback, off balance. And Ezra Baker on the rebound. Got to remember I got 2 Bakers in there. Long 3-point shot, up and in, and good for Grove. I got Trinity Baker and Ezra Baker. There's also triplets, the Hexham triplets play for the Underwood Rockets. So we're going to have to watch for that as well. Ava looking for help. She gets it off to Sydney Roberts. Sydney goes to the left side. Ava tried to thread the needle, gets tripped up there, but Cowgirls remain in possession of the ball. Sydney bounce pass finds Aaron Blofus for a little 6-footer, and that's short. And a rebound goes underneath to Grove. She'll hit it up ahead to Trinity Baker. Lob pass goes down to Grove, and there's a bump underneath from Parker Yagi. So that'll send Callan Grove to the line for 2. So Parker picks up her first foul. And that's the first team foul for the Cowgirls as Grove makes the first one. Grove has a 3-point bucket. And now she has the free throw. Roberts and Blofus come out. Piper Janing goes back in, and Ellie Brewer also checks in, and that free throw is good. So 5 so far for Grove. So Gowan now brings it across the B logo. And again, telegraph the pass, and here comes Ezra Baker for 2, an easy bucket on the takeaway. So the Cowgirls got to watch that feed off to the wing here when they come up with the ball. Piper kicks it out to Gowan, to the right elbow, into the paint. Spins and throws it right back into the hands of Millie Alberg. There's a charge. Oh, and he's going to say it's not a charge. Was she in the... She might have been in the circle. So the basket is good for Alberg. That's her first bucket of the game. She'll go to the line for an and 1 as that foul was whistled on Ava Janing. And that one's just a little bit too strong. Janing drives, goes in, couldn't quite get it to fall. Coming away with it is Luckin. Spins, gets into the paint, and that one they're going to call a charge on it. Piper Janing takes the charge. So the Cowgirls started out 14-0, and now it's an 11-0 run for the Rockets, and they've cut the lead down to 3. Checking in is Emma Dirkman, a 5'9" sophomore. Back to Parker, steps back behind the 3-point arc. Now down to Brewer, she'll put it up, no good. And a rebound underneath by Dirkman. She'll clear to Ezra Baker. Trinity Baker for 3. Off the iron, no good. Underneath, battle, and Ellie Brewer comes up with it. She'll toss it out to Parker Yagi. Sydney down to the corner to Piper. Almost thought about the 3, but didn't take it. Trinity Baker almost knocks it away. Piper goes into the paint, looks for Parker, cutting to the bucket, and it's taken away, and there's Parker on a reach. And Parker knew it right away. So now quickly, Parker with 2 fouls. Gowan will check in for her. So Parker Yagi averaging just under 20 points a game for the Cowgirls. and 8 rebounds, goes to the bench here with 11:33 to go and 2 fouls. Now when you want to pick up that second foul is 85 feet from the your basket. Sydney Roberts with the rebound. So I expect Parker to be sitting on the bench for a little while. Bounce pass comes out to Piper Janing. Brewer looks for help to Ava. Ava Janing. Right elbow jumper. Couldn't get it to fall. Ellie Brewer with the rebound, but it's deflected right into the hands of Piper Janing, and a block foul will be called underneath, I believe, on Grove. We'll see. It is on Callan Grove. So that'll be her first. Excuse me, her second. Nope, it was first. They had 2 up there for a second. So her first, team third. Emily Gowan's got to look to get it in. She does. Brewer underneath, and unfortunately she traveled. Aaron Blofus will check in. Ellie Brewer giving some good minutes here to the Cowgirls. Trinity Baker inbounds it now to Alberg, back to Trinity. Trinity Baker, 5'6" freshman. And there is a 3-point shot and ties it up at the 10:46 mark. So Luckin with the 3. Cowgirls on a bit of a dry spell here. Luckin with the rebound, 2-on-1. She'll get it up ahead, up for the layup, up and in for 2. And that will be a timeout quickly there by Bogey on the 2-point bucket by Alberg. And the Rockets take the first lead for them in the game here at the 10:28 mark. 16-14 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back after this.
Suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Well, the Underwood Rockets have turned on the offense here in this first half. They were down 12-0 at the 14:37 mark when Coach Hovland took a timeout, and since then they have outscored Breckenridge Cowgirls 16-2. It's Cowgirls trail by 2. Ava Janing gets into the paint, gotta do some shaking and baking, and a missed shot, and underneath it, away it comes with the rebound is Alberg. And there is a foul called against Piper Janing. So Piper will pick up her first personal foul. It should be the team 4th. Anna Spear checks in for the Cowgirls. Lob pass goes in, turnaround jumper, falls through the hoop, and a bucket underneath for Grove. She's got 7 to lead the Rockets. And just like that, it's a 4-point lead for the Rockets. Cowgirls jumped off to a 14-0 lead. And now another empty possession for the Cowgirls, and a layup is up and in for 2 for Luckin. Her 5th point. And now it's a 6-point lead for the Rockets. A 20-2 run for the Rockets. Spear for 3. Got it. She needed that. The Cowgirls needed that. Big 3 for the Cowgirls, and they trail by 3. Like I said, this one's going to be a good one, folks. Don't go away. Out up on top is Dirkman. To the paint, she'll kick. To the wing for a 3. In and out, halfway down. The shot goes back up on the putback. Is good for Dirkman. 5'9" sophomore. Step back 3 for Gowan. Off the heel. Dirkman on the rebound. The Cowgirls hit a bunch of threes to open up the game. They had 4 in a row and no misses. There's a long 3 Off the mark and crashing the boards was Trinity Baker and Aaron Bloffus. And the possession arrow favors the Rockets. Ezra Baker comes in. Dirkman comes out. Substitution, Parker Yagi back in for this offensive possession. I'm assuming she'll probably come back out. Excuse me, on the defensive possession. She's got to be careful. That one's no good. Gowan on the rebound, chasing that one to the baseline. Gowan gets up, stops, finds Spear on the baseline, and a reach and a foul on Ezra Baker, I believe. It is. So that'll be Ezra Baker's first personal foul. Cowgirls with possession underneath their own basket. Out top, Piper Janing gets a screen from Bloffus, goes into the paint, underhand scoop layup, hits one side and bounces off the other. Trinity Baker into the front court, she'll hand it back to Grove. Back to Trinity up on top. Rockets moving the ball. Shot goes up off the glass and in for two for Lucken. She's got 7. Yagi kicks it back to Bloffus. Now over to Piper Janing. She'll step back for the three, going to be short. And Gowan had the rebound, but it went off her leg. Emily had it in her hands for a second. 7-point lead here for the Rockets. And the Rockets coming in here at 20-3. The Cowgirls coming in at 12-10. Trinity Baker now between the circles. Bounce pass, another bounce pass, 2 bounce passes. Goes in, and they're going to whistle Ellie Brewer for the foul. And that's what they did. (17-24) on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 7:32 to go here in the first. First free throw is good for Lucken. Emily Gowan getting some instructions from Coach Bogey. Second free throw is good. So 9 points now for Lucken unofficially for the 5'9" senior. Cowgirls now trail by 9. Need a good offensive possession here. Piper Janing for a long three. Goes long. Trinity Baker on the weak side rebound. Oh, and they're going to get Ellie Brewer. Incidental contact, if you will, but Ellie Brewer's feet got tied up with Lucken's. And downwind Lucken, so now Ellie Brewer gets whistled for the foul. I thought that was her second, but scoreboard says 1, so we'll go with 1. Ezra Baker out to the top to Grove on the near wing. Out on the Lucken on the baseline, back out to Grove. Ezra Baker at the top of the key. And a little reach over the top there by Piper Janing trying to get the steal. So Piper will pick up her foul, and that might be 2 on her, I believe. It is. Scoreboard agrees with me. So Sydney will come in now for Piper. Spear comes out of the game. Ava Janing back in. It's a 9-point lead here now for the Rockets. That's good for Ezra Baker. She's got 5 unofficially. So again, since that timeout at the 14:37 mark, the Cowgirls have been outscored 27-5. And that's a missed free throw. And the Cowgirls come away with it. Sydney Roberts over to Ava Janing for a long three. It ends up short. Ezra Baker picks it up. She didn't see up ahead that she had Alberg. And they'll start up the offense. Everybody's on the perimeter. Three-point shot is good and rolled home for Grove. She's got 2 3-pointers tonight. She's in double figures with 10. Gowan kicks it to Brewer. Back to Yagi. Yagi drives off the glass, up and in for 2. So Parker sat on the bench for a number of minutes with 2 fouls, and still playing with 2 fouls. Has got to play smart for the Cowgirls now. They trail by 11. Ezra Baker drives off the glass, no good. Ava Janing comes away with it. Janing into the front court. Kicks it over to Gowan, down low to Yagi. She's going to spin around, try to get it up. Get around Grove, but no whistle. As Yagi misses that one. Trinity Baker now on the far side. Hallberg, down low they go. Turnaround jumper off the glass. On the miss by Grove, and Sydney comes away with it. Roberts clears it out to Gowan. Gowan drives to the baseline, picks up her dribble. Now to Yagi. Brewer from the paint for 2. Ellie Brewer gets 2. And we got a timeout here. We'll keep it here, Yards. We've got a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. And we'll call it a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. It's located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. All right, so let's just quick recap here on this Carlson Family Insurance timeout. There was a timeout at the 14:37 mark. It was 12-0, and then they came back from the timeout, and Aaron Bloffus hit a couple of free throws, so it was 14-0 at the 14:37 mark. Since then, the Underwood Rockets have scored 30 points, and the Cowgirls have scored just 7. So a 30-7 run since the 14:37 mark. So that's your Carlson Family Insurance timeout. In a nutshell, Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. And we're underway again here with 5:06 to go. Full court pressure here by the Cowgirls. And the Rockets are going to break it. And bringing up the ball is Callan Grove. Grove, a 6-foot junior. Only 2 seniors on his Rocket squad, so they're going to be tough again next year. And the give and go works there for 2 for Grove. She's got 12. The Cowgirls, of course, with 0 seniors on their squad, so everybody eligible again for next year. Sydney Roberts going to come out with the dribble. She'll get it over to Ava Janing. Janing to Gowan on the far wing. Cowgirls running their offense down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bloffus, spear for 3, puts it up, no good, and a long rebound comes out to Alberg. She'll get it back to Trinity Baker, now to the far wing. Luckin kicks back out to Alberg for 3. And now, all of a sudden, the Cowgirls don't have an answer. Got to get some offensive points here. And there's a collision. Dirkman pushes over, I believe she pushed over Spear as Piper Janing comes back in. So that foul will go against Emma Dirkman, her first, team 5th. Gowan to the corner, Ava Janing thought about the 3, pulls it down, little 15-footer, short, and a rebound by Grove. Near wing. Back out top, Dirkman looks down low and nobody there. She thought that Grove was going to be cutting toward the baseline, and Grove was standing there waiting for the pass. Mind reading didn't work there. Under 4 to play in the first half. Ava from the free throw line to Piper. Piper Janing into the paint on the left side. Stops, picks up her dribble, looks for help. Gowan now up on top. Sydney Roberts thought about the 3, pulls it down, little 6-footer from in the paint, got it for 2. Sydney has got 5, she averages 8. Sydney Roberts 5'5" junior. Foul before the shot. And we're going to say that goes against Ava Janing, so I believe that's her second personal. So it's a 12-point lead here for the Underwood Rockets. Janing comes out. Sister Piper comes in for her. Free throws, no good. And Piper with the rebound. She'll push across the center line. Goes up with the left hand. Underneath the bucket, no good. Parker gets the bucket and the rebound underneath. She clears it out to Blofus for a jumper from the free throw line is good for 2. So Blofus with 7. Assist from Parker Yagi. If you want to give us a shout out here, shoot me a text, 701-640-2619, 701-640-2619 on the steal by Gowan, the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line. Yards has got it up there for you on the screen. We'll announce them at halftime if we can. Parker Yagi for a little 12-footer just off the front iron. Ezra Baker on the rebound. 701-640-2619. If you're watching from Underwood, let me know that too. And who you are and who you're cheering for. We'll give you the shout out here on the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout out line as Luckin gets another 2 and she's in double figures with 11. Under 2 to play. Blofus for a long 3. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Trinity Baker out wrestles Sydney Roberts for the rebound. To the corner. Luckin for 3. No good. Piper Janing and Ezra Baker tie each other up. Jump ball possession arrow goes over to the Cowgirls. Spear comes back in for Roberts. So Parker Yagi is going to bring the ball across the timeline. She'll do it right at center court. Ezra Baker guarding her. Back to Yagi. She steps back, dribbles to the right side, hands it off to Blofus now. Aaron looks for help. She'll get it off to Gowan. Gowan, little jumper inside the three-point arc, no good. Blofus on the rebound, put back, no good, and it's tipped out of bounds there by the Rockets, and the Cowgirls will get 20 seconds on the shot clock. On the reset. 1:03 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And yards head our Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line up there. One more time is 701-640-2619. We'll try to get to you at halftime here. The OSPTI halftime show coming up next. Yagi in the paint, off the glass, up and in, and a big bucket there for Parker and the Cowgirls. Cuts the lead down to 10 now, under a minute to play. Trinity Baker comes up. Again, that little bounce pass works there for the Rockets as Luckin gets another 2. Unofficially with 13 here in the first half. Cowgirls back down by 12. Shot clock is turned off. Looks like the Cowgirls might hold it for a final second shot here as Gowan loses the dribble. And that's going to be over and back. Gowan lost the dribble. Now with 13.8 seconds to go, the Rockets looking to put another bucket in the as Aubrey Bozen going to check back in now. She's coming in for the first time tonight, I should say. She was out there for the JV squad. So Aubrey Bozen comes in defensively for the Cowgirls. Ezra Baker. Ezra Baker into the paint, puts one up, no good. And Cowgirls tip it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rockets with 5.7 to go. Screen's coming. Ezra Baker goes up, got the bucket, and she'll go to the line for the and 1. So Baker for 2. Foul's going to go against Sydney Roberts. That'll be Sydney's first personal. 3.7 to go as Piper Janing comes back in and Parker Yagi comes back in. Boson and Spear come out. Ezra Baker for the and one. Got it. So now what the Cowgirls needed here was a three-point play at the end of the half. See what they can answer with here. Got to put it up. Piper Janing for three, off the mark. And that will be the half here as we go to halftime on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Rockets come back. 42-27 is the lead here at halftime. We'll be back with our OSPTI halftime show coming up next, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
It's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At
Smith Motors in Wapaton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and welcome back to our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankins and Fergus Falls, and of course right here in Breckenridge. OSPTI, our halftime show. And taking a look at the scoring here, just a quick note here, folks. Again, the Cowgirls jumped out to a quick 14-0 lead here, and a timeout was taken at the 14:37 mark by Underwood. Since that time, at the 14:37 mark of the first half, the Underwood Rockets have outscored the Cowgirls 42-13. So quite a domination here in the last 14 and a half minutes here by the Underwood Rockets as they come back out onto the court. You can see the young ladies out there playing, and now they got to end it up here as the Underwood Rockets come out onto the floor ready for halftime warm-ups. Let's take a look at the scoring here first for the Underwood Rockets. Leading the way here for the Underwood Rockets, Luckin with 13. She had 1 3-point field goal. 7 points for Alberg. 12 points for Grove. She had a couple of 3-pointers. Dirkman finishes with 2. Ezra Baker finishes with 8. So there's your scoring. There were some other players that played in the first half, but did not score. And taking a look at the scoring here for the Breckenridge Cowgirls, Sydney Roberts with 5. Spear finishes with a 3-point field goal and 3 points. Parker Yagi finishes with 7. She is tied for the lead with scoring with Aaron Bloffus with 7. Ellie Brewer finishes with 2. And Piper Janing had a 3-point field goal to finish with 3. And that rounds out your scoring for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Emily Gowan played but did not score. Aubrey Bozen played but did not score. Ava Janing played but did not score for the Cowgirls. So there's your wrap up here on the scoring. Quickly, the shout outs here. We got Grammy Paula Morris is watching down in Wichita, cheering on Parker and the girls. Mindy cheering on the Rockets and the Baker girls. Thanks, Mindy, for the text. Appreciate it. Kevin and Lisa Johnson cheering on the Rockets from beautiful Key West, Florida. So thanks, Kevin and Lisa Johnson. Jeannie's watching. Grandpa Bob, Mary Kay, Monica and Joe, they're all in Palm Springs cheering on Parker and the Cowgirls. Jerry and Gail Holzbauer, they're in Mesa, Arizona, watching tonight, cheering on the Cowgirls. Dan and Roy Tolbert here in Breckenridge. Karen and Carly Kappas in Breckenridge. And MK is down in Palm Desert, cheering on Parker and the Cowgirls. There's our Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-outs here on the OSPTI halftime show. And Yards looks like they're both ready to go, so we'll just probably keep it right here and we'll slide right into the second half. Again, thanks for everybody listening and taking part in our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. Want to thank Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, also being a sponsor here for us on Three Borders Sports Network. Also to Wahpeton Deli. Dean and the crew there got great lunches, great lunch specials in the afternoons there. Go down and see Wahpeton Deli on Dakota Avenue. Dean and Missy got some good stuff going on down there. Great lunches, quick lunches for you down there. Comdel Innovation, let us show you how we can deliver your next project faster and better. Also sponsors our Play of the Week. And Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer in Wahpeton. Wahpeton Daily News, Superior Builders, Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering. And I think we're about ready to go. That's Trinity Baker getting cheered on by Mindy. Cheering on the Baker girls. She'll hand it off to Ezra. Back to Trinity in the corner. See if the Cowgirls can answer this 42-13 run in the last 14 and a half minutes. And quickly up for two, getting her 15th point is Luckin. 44-27. Two top teams in Section 6A. Underwood in the north, Breckenridge in the south. Only two losses that Underwood had in the section were to Hancock and then also to Perham. Piper Jennings steps back for three behind the arc and got it halfway down, and battle floated the ball, and Sydney Roberts will come away with it. Sydney on the far wing. Bloffus to Parker Yagi, down to the corner. Gowan for three. Emily can't find an open basket. Piper Jennings out. Chases Luckin for the rebound. Parker into the paint, puts up a jumper. Little body contact there, no foul called. And the Rockets come away with it. Luckin into the paint, left-handed hook, no good. Bloffus on the board. Thanks for the nice message, Grammy. Appreciate it. Appreciate you watching Three Borders Sports Network. Again, stop down to Wahpeton Deli for a nice good lunch down there. Dean's got some pretty good specials daily down there. Piper kicks out to Parker. Parker off the heel. No good, and everybody on the floor. Let's see who they call the foul on. It's going to go against Parker for a foul and a push. So Parker quickly picks up her third foul here. She played a lot of the first half with two and quickly picks up her third. A lot of hands up in the air like, how did that happen against Parker? Near side wing now to Luckin. Down to the corner to Trinity Baker, and it's knocked out of bounds by Bloffus. It'll stay with the Rockets with 16:06 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Kyle DeVries been with us since day one on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Appreciate Kyle and Farmers Union Insurance for being a great sponsor. Gowan tips it away. Ball on the floor, jump ball, possession arrow goes to the Cowgirls. Miller and Associates, American Family Insurance, our starting lineup sponsor. Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Our opening tip came on here this winter. We appreciate them. Jason, the crew down there. There's a block and a recovery there by Grove. Rockets coming down the other way with it. Trinity Baker hands the ball off back to Luckin. Little lob pass inside. Nice give and go there to Baker, but she couldn't finish. And Parker Yagi comes away with the rebound. A day off from school today for the Cowgirls. President's Day holiday. Bloffus with a little 12-footer for two. Erin Bloffus having a nice night. She's got 9 on the evening, averaging 5 points. Emily Gowan has held scoreless so far. She averages 12.5 points and 5 rebounds. She's probably getting close to her 5 rebounds, but struggling on the point side. Shot goes up and ball on the floor. The Rockets retain possession. Ezra Baker, and a quick timeout. Was it called or what? Did they call a jump ball? I don't know if he did. Yeah, they're going to switch the possession arrow, so it will be. So Ezra Baker goes up. And again, Ezra Baker goes down hard there on that rebound. She looks like she's going to be okay. She's coming in late. Parker Yagi gets tied up there. Sydney Roberts for three from the wing. Couldn't get it to fall, and Baker comes back after she fell down and got the rebound. Back out to Ezra Baker on the near wing. She said, let me try the three, and that's a little bit short. Might be a little tired after she fell down. It'll be Cowgirl ball. 14:28 to go. Cowgirls trail by 15. Jerry and Gail Holzbauer cheering on Emily. Hope she gets her buckets and her offense going. Sydney Roberts for three, off the mark. Rebound underneath by Grove. Dirkman took a tumble there, but she got up. Lobs it in down low, and Sydney with a swat there. Couldn't quite get it, come up with it. Oh, and there was a block foul called on Blofeld. She didn't hardly move. Luckin went down hard. They're going to say that is a foul on Blofeld, so that'll be her first. 15-point lead. Dirkman up top to Grove. Back to Dirkman on the near, excuse me, that's Luckin on the near wing now. She's going to take a three, nothing but net. That's how you do it. She's got 18 total unofficially here. Gowan cheered on by Jerry and Gail Holzbauer, of course. Ava Janing gets into the paint. Finds Parker Yagi breaking for the bucket. Nice assist from Ava, and Parker gets the bucket. Her first bucket of the second half, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. And it is 47-31 in favor of the Rockets. We'll be right back.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Back to action a little bit quicker than what we thought, and Rockets with the ball down low. Shot goes up by Luckin, and Chastity Hansen comes in too as well, and it's going to be a jump ball possession arrow this time going to the Cowgirls. Got another message here from David Janing, Piper and Ava's uncle, and according to Raleigh Lip, the coolest uncle of all. David Janing watching and cheering on from San Jose, California. Blofeld for three. Off the heel, long rebound, and Luckin chases it down on the far side. Ball on the floor. Janing comes away with it. She'll get up dribbling. That's Ava. Goes to the left side, underhand scoop layup, no good. And coming away with it are the Rockets. Little trap defense here by the Cowgirls, and Gowan with the reach. Emily Gowan's going to get whistled for that one. So David Janing, thanks for watching. That is Emily's second personal foul. Pass comes out on top. Into the near side now is Grove. Long shot for Luckin, short, and on the rebound underneath was Alberg. And it's going to go off the Rockets, and it'll be Cowgirl ball. And And not sure what that discussion was about, but Coach Hovland talking to the referee as he goes by. Ava Janing now on the far wing. Gets a screen up high from Parker. Parker breaks to the bucket on the give and go. Not there. Gowan comes back to help her out. Gowan, big screen from Blofus. Kicks it back out to Parker. Now to Gowan for three from the corner. Emily Gowan gets the lid off the basket for herself and got her first points of the game there. It's a three. And cuts the lead to 14 here with 11:40 to go. Trinity Baker kicks it back to Luckin. Luckin into the paint. She'll kick. Alberg now back up top. Around on the near side. Trinity Baker off the mark. Just in line with me. I could see that was just a little bit off the mark. There's Parker Yagi with a steal. Parker 1-on-2. Parker will not stop. She'll go in. Loses the ball on the floor. And Dirkman controls. And it's going to go off of Parker. Quite the battle underneath there. A little bit of a discussion there. Dirkman, a 5'9" sophomore. Parker Yagi, a 5'7" sophomore. A little bit of chat between her and Dirkman. Alberg for three. Off the right side. Goes to the left side, and Yagi with the rebound. Up ahead to Ava Janing with the left hand, up and in for two. So Ava gets her first bucket of the game, and the lead is cut to 11. Cowgirls trying to whittle away at this one. Ellie Brewer on the defensive side here for the Cowgirls. Trinity Baker now looks for help, gets it over to Luckin. Chastity Hansen. Trinity Baker for three. Kind of a half bank shot there, goes in for Trinity. Her first bucket of the game comes in the second half for a three. Parker kicks it out to Gowan. Gowan along the right side of the paint. She'll kick it back to Parker. There's a reach on Dirkman. So that'll go against Emma Dirkman. That should be number 2 on her. Back to a 14-point lead as Ezra Baker checks back in. Sydney Roberts and Piper Janing come in. Uncle David watching in San Jose, California. Gowan comes to the left elbow, stops, gives it over to Piper. Now to Parker atop for the three. Got it to rattle home, so Parker with a three. Her second three of the game. She's got 12, averaging nearly 20 a game. The lead back to 11. There's another three, and that answers it. On the way back here for Grove. So she's got 15. 3 for 3 there. Parker takes the drive in, and she'll draw the foul. So Parker goes into the paint, tries to put it up. She'll draw the foul, and the foul is going to go against Dirkman. That will be 3 on her. So 2 quick ones here on Emma Dirkman. Parker Yagi goes to the line for 2. Off the mark. Alberg checks back in now for Dirkman. Shaking her head as she came over. Didn't agree with the call. She picked up her third on Parker Yagi's drive. And Parker gets that one. She's got a total of 13 so far for Parker Yagi, and the lead is 13. Let's see what the Cowgirls can do defensively here as they move now to a zone defense here. See how the Rockets answer this. Baker down low. 3-point shot. A little bit too strong, and Parker chases that one down, and it's going to go out of bounds. Good hustle by the Cowgirls, but I think it's going to be off of the Cowgirls. .53-40 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Just over 9 minutes remain here in regulation. Between these two sections, 6A schools. Underwood in the north, Breckenridge in the south. There's a knocked out of bounds by Emily Gowan. As Ava Janing's going to check back in now for the Cowgirls. She's going to check in for Parker to give Parker a breather here. I'm sure she won't be down on the bench very long. Spin move by Luckin. Nice move to get it fall in for 2 for Luckin. Puts her in 20-point mark. Janing spins, gives it back to Piper. Piper drives. And that shot is partially blocked by Alberg. She'll get it up ahead to Luckin. Luckin goes in, short. Ball on the floor. Ezra Baker comes away with it. As Trinity Baker and Luckin trip over each other. Cross-court pass all the way to the other side. Grove back out top. Luckin for 3. Off the mark. Piper on the rebound. So a big possession here for the Cowgirls. And that foul is going to go against Ezra Baker. I believe that's her second. Substitutions for the Cowgirls. Chastity Hansen along with Aaron Bloffus come back in for Roberts and Brewer. Ava, she'll give it back to Hansen. Hansen steps back to Gowan now. Gowan between the circles. A little lob pass there to Aaron Bloffus. Aaron says, I'll just take this jumper from the free throw line. Chastity Hansen, nice job. Out to Gowan for 3. Big bucket there for Emily Gowan and the Cowgirls. She's got 2 threes here in the second half and lead back to 12 with 7.5 to go. Luckin drives, and I think the whistle is going to be before the shot, so that'll go against Aaron. So Bloffus will pick up her second personal as Parker Yegi got her rest, and she'll come back in now for Ava Janing. Ezra Baker for 3 from the corner is good. And there's a travel called on the Cowgirls and a turnover. And they'll go right back to the Rockets now with a 15-point lead. Cowgirls had cut into that lead, but just can't keep it running. They can't make that big run yet. Just inside the arc for 2 is good by Grove. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Rockets 60, the Cowgirls 43. Back after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
And we got to give a quick shout out to Greg and Deb Roberts. They're cheering on Sydney Roberts and the Cowgirls. Greg and Deb Roberts right now in Springfield, Missouri, on their way home from Orlando, Florida. So thanks, guys, for the shout out. Appreciate it very much. And appreciate everybody's shout out. Parker step back 3, bangs that one home. So Parker trying to keep the Cowgirls in it with her 16th point. Trail by 14. Now defensive pressure here by the Cowgirls. Way up high. Parker guarding Luckin. Man-to-man defense again. Cowgirls tried to zone defense for a while. Shot goes up off the side of the backboard. No good. Chastity Hansen brings it up. Almost gets it stolen from behind. Piper Janing for 3. Got it. And here come the Cowgirls. Piper Janing with her second 3 of the game. And it's an 11-point lead again with 6.5 to go. Wow. That was called tight there as Chastity Hansen gets whistled. So Chastity will pick up her first personal foul. Lob pass. Comes in to Grove. She'll put it up and in across the front iron for 2. So Grove with 19. Piper Janing was trying to penetrate going in. She'll go to the line for 2 on that foul by Grove. I believe that's Grove's second personal. Sydney Roberts heading her way over to the scoring table to check in. Piper Janing rolls that one around, doesn't go through. So Sydney will check in now for Chastity Hansen. Piper's second free throw is off the mark as well. 2 big missed free throws there for the Cowgirls. Could have cut it to 11 again. Luckin in the corner. Trinity Baker, nice little shake and bake move there. She'll go into the paint, but she gets fouled going up for the shot. That will go against Piper Janing. 3 fouls for Piper. 2 shots for Trinity Baker. She's got 3 points on a 3-point field goal here in the second half for the 5'6" freshman. Got first. So Mindy cheering on the Rockets and the Baker girls. Trinity at the line. Ezra standing right behind her, as you can see in our digital guru shot there by Camden Yards Kelson. And the second one is good as well. She's got 5 total. So once again, the lead is back to 15. Gowan penetrates and loses the ball to Dirkman. She'll hand the ball back off to Baker. That's Ezra. Ezra going to drive all the way in. Goes in a little bit too strong. Ball wrestled forward. Baker comes away with it. Out to Luckin, up and in for 2, and she'll go to the line for and 1. And the foul goes against Sydney Roberts. That'll be Sydney's second personal foul. And that one halfway down and came right back out. Luckin misses the free throw. She's got 22 on the night so far. Blofus for 3. Off the side, no good. Sydney Roberts chases it down. Back to Blofus. Now over to Yagi. Yagi spins. Puts it up high off the glass and gets it to fall in for 2. And Parker for 18. A lead back to 15 as we approach the 5-minute mark. Student section for Breckenridge Cowgirls trying to get the girls fired up here as they cheer on defense. Dirkman for 3. A little bit too strong. Trinity Baker on the board, looks back down for Ezra, and it goes right into the hands of Luckin, up and in for 2. So Luckin with 24. Parker between the legs for 3. A little bit too strong. And a rebound goes over to Grove and the Rockets. Now up to Ezra Baker. Dirkman out on the high wing here on the near side. Back to Ezra Baker. Rockets trying to take some time off the clock maybe. And again, Erin Blofus gets her feet tied up with Dirkman, and that foul will go against Blofus. That'll be 3 on her. Gowan comes out, Blofus comes out, Ava Janing comes in, Ellie Brewer checks in. Ellie Brewer, 6-foot freshman. First free throw is good for Dirkman. She's got 3. She had 2 in the first half, and a free throw here now in the second. And couldn't get that one to fall. Sydney Roberts kicks. Brewer for a 15-footer, no good. Weak side rebound by Ezra Baker. She'll get the ball back from Grove. Baker penetrates out to the outside. Luckin, weak side rebound all alone. Baker couldn't quite get it as Brewer tips it away. Oh, and Parker loses that one. It's swatted away by the Rockets, so it'll stay with the Cowgirls. 3:50 to go. Cowgirls trailing by 18 now. Pass comes out deep to Piper Janing. And a little travel of the feet. Pivot didn't quite work. So it'll be a turnover on the Cowgirls. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout too as well. Yards. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue, downtown Wabaton. We'll be right back after this break.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Hi, I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
It's going to be Rocket ball underneath their own basket here underneath the Cowgirl basket. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors, and if you see any of them out in the street, folks, tell them thanks, because without them, this broadcast would not be free to you as a fan. So all of our sponsors, we sure appreciate them. There's a foul underneath on the shot by Ezra Baker. And that foul will go against Ellie Brewer. I have that as her second. So Ezra Baker goes to the line. First one is off the mark. So far she's 2 of 4 from the line. Got 11 points. Chastity Hansen comes in for Brewer. Ezra Baker steps up to the line again. 5'8" senior, one of the 2 seniors for Underwood. Nagy brings it into the front court in a hurry. Ava Janing goes into the paint. Underhand scoop layup. Couldn't get it to fall. Pass goes up ahead to Luckin for 2. Luckin with 26 unofficially. As we approach the 3-minute mark, Chastity Hansen in the corner. Takes a dribble to the left elbow and she'll kick it back. Piper Janing. Back to Chastity. Hansen into the paint. Shot goes up. Blocked there by Grove. Cowgirls retain possession. Roberts along the baseline. Roberts underneath. She gets her own rebound and put back up and in for 2. Sydney Roberts' persistence pays off for 2 underneath. And it's 53-72. Piper Janing with the block on Luckin. Over to Sydney Roberts. 2.5 to play. Hansen stepped on the line for 2. Short, no good, and saved over there as Ezra Baker runs into Al Kruger on the baseline. Baker gets up, no problem. He had surprised Al over there on the baseline. Lob pass comes out to Yagi. Yagi's trying to clear the way, and Baker swats it away. Up ahead to Luckin. Couldn't get it to roll. Should have the line for 2 on the foul by Ava Janing. So Ava Janing picking up her 3rd foul. 2:12 to go. And going to the line is Liz Luckin. 26 for her. Misses that one. Emily Gowan now will check in for Parker Yagi. Millie Alberg checks in. Ezra Baker comes out. Free throw is good for Luckin. Giving her 27, and it looks like she's done for the night. 2:12 to go. 20-point lead. Gowan
That'll bring it into the front court to Hansen. Hansen looks for help, gives it over to Ava for three. Ava Janing for three, got it to fall. So Ava Janing's got 5 points. And we're under 2 to play. Dirkman guarded there by Sydney Roberts. Again, 2 seniors on the Underwood squad. And there's a charge foul there going to be called against Alberg. That'll be her second, so good position defense there by Sydney Roberts to draw the foul. Down to the corner to Sydney. Sydney goes to the baseline with the dribble and gets pinched in there. Pass is going to come out and goes over and back. Cowgirls trying just a little bit too hard there. Over on the far side now, Trinity Baker, the freshman for Underwood, will take it out. Cowgirl, and an intercepted pass there by Piper. Piper Janing gets to the paint, bounce pass comes to Hansen. She'll go up and she'll draw the foul. So Chastity Hansen will go to the line. And that foul will go against Dirkman. That'll be 4 on her. And we want to thank all of our sponsors again. Wahpeton Deli, make sure we stop and have a lunch at Wahpeton Deli as Chastity misses her first free throw. She played a little bit in the first half. Getting some more time here in the second. That one's just a little bit too strong. Got to say a quick shout out to a couple of BW Storm wrestlers too. That shot goes up by Esme Larson, no good. A couple of shout outs here to the BW Storm wrestlers. David Erlinson finishes in 4th place in the state tournament, individuals. This little hook shot there by Sydney Roberts, couldn't get it to fall, under a minute to play. David Erlinson finishes 4th in state, and Weston Jensen, congratulations on your 3rd place finish. So Weston Jensen finishes 3rd in individual results for the BW Storm wrestling team. So congratulations to those 2 guys. Nice little jumper there, soft jumper up and in for Grove is 2. I got her for 21 unofficially. And some changes here for the Rockets. Let's see if I can get them in here. Hannah Hexum, Aubrey Hexum, and let's see, Aubrey Borges checks in. And I'm guessing the other Hexum sister, yes, Lauren is in. The triplets, all freshmen, are in. I guess if they're triplets, they would be freshmen. All of them. Chastity Hansen goes up. There she got one to fall in for herself. Chastity Hansen for 2. And it's a 19-point lead here with 12 seconds to go. Oh, and Sydney Roberts goes for the jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Rockets. And Aubrey Hexum going to inbound. She'll get it in to Lauren Hexum. And now they'll let the clock run out. This time Sydney Roberts is going to let it go. And that will be your final score. Your final score from Breckenridge, Minnesota. The Underwood Rockets come away with a Section 6 tournament, or not tournament, Section 6 big game for the Rockets and the Cowgirls. A 75-58 victory here, your final score. We'll be right back with our Three Borders Sports Network post-game show coming up next, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Welcome back to Breckenridge High School, Breckenridge, Minnesota. The Cowgirls hosted the Underwood Rockets here in a Section 6A showdown here, and both teams are ranked second in each respective section of Section 6A. Underwood in the north and Breckenridge in the south, and both number 2 in their respective sections. But the Underwood Rockets came to play tonight and came away with a 75-58 victory. Let's take a look at the scoring here on the Three Borders Sports Network postgame show, and we'll go through the scoring. Borges did not score. She played. Esme Larson did not score. Aubrey Hexum, Hannah Hexum, and Lauren Hexum all did not score, but did get some playing time. Trinity Baker finishes with a 3-point field goal and 5 points. Millie Alberg finishes with 7 points, all in the first half. 3 points for Emma Dirkman, 11 points for Ezra Baker, and leading scorers with 21 points were Callan Grove. She finishes with 21, and 27 points for Liz Lucken. There's your scoring with Lucken and Grove leading the way for the Underwood Rockets. Taking a look at the Cowgirls scoring. Aubrey Bozen played, did not score, and I think that's about it. Everybody else got into the scoring column here, as we'll take a look at that. Chastity Hansen finishes with 2 points. Ellie Brewer finishes with 2 points. 9 points for Erin Bloffus, so she had a good night for the Cowgirls. Mariah Coltis did not play in the varsity game. 6 points for Emily Gowan. 6 points for Piper Janing, 5 points for Ava Janing, 3 points for Spear, and 7 points for Sydney Roberts. And leading the way for the Cowgirls with 18 points was Parker Yagi. She averages nearly 20, so Parker near her average. Just couldn't quite get the job done here. Again, the big story of the night here was the big run that the Underwood Rockets put together here in the first half. They trailed 14-0 with 14:37 on the clock. Thought things were going to look pretty good for the Cowgirls, but then here come the Underwood Rockets and outscored the Cowgirls 42-13 in that last 14 and a half minutes. So a big jump there by the Underwood Rockets, and the Cowgirls just could not recuperate from that stretch run there by the Underwood Rockets. 42-27 at the half, and they finished 75-58. All right, so then coming up next week here on Three Borders Sports Network, Yards, I'm just going to quick go through that again. Thanks to all of our sponsors. If you see any of our sponsors, make sure you tell them thanks, because without them, we could not do this for free. And we got a big announcement here that Red River Communications is going to cover all of our tournament fees so we can broadcast these games. So we want to say a big shout out to Red River Communications and stepping up and covering the sponsor fees for the tournament. And we just appreciate what they've done here, and a great partner for Three Borders Sports Network. All right, next week, Monday, the Wahpeton girls will be taking on Oak Grove up at the Shack. I'll have that game up there as the Wahpeton girls begin region play already next week on Monday from the Shack. Then on Tuesday, the Breck boys and Park Christian. Raleigh and Camden Yards will have that one. If the Wahpeton girls win their first game on Monday, they will play on Tuesday and Wednesday in region play. Then on Wednesday, we will not be having a coaches show. I don't believe, but just kind of keep an eye on it there. We'll see what we can do, but the girls might be in a region play at that point in time too, so I won't be able to do a coaches show. Then on Thursday, the 22nd, Breckenridge boys will be taking on Holly here at Breckenridge High School. So Yards with myself or Raleigh will be here, and maybe both of us. And then on the 23rd, the Breck girls, the Cowgirls, will be taking on Crookston. So I'll probably be back for that one, and Yards will be here as well on the 23rd. On Saturday, the 24th, the Wahpeton Lady Huskies might be in a possible state qualifier game on the 21st from Mayville State University. And we'll have that game here on Three Borders Sports Network for you if they do make it that far. So that's next week's schedule. We got a busy one coming up, that's for darn sure. And we hope you all stay with us for that. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, Yards. I think we appreciate all the folks that texted in. Paula Morris, Grammy for Parker, text in. Mindy for the Rockets and the Baker girls. Kevin and Lisa Johnson. Jeannie, Grandpa Bob, Mary Kay, Monica and Joe in Palm Springs, Jerry and Gail Holzbauer, Dan and Roy Tolbert, Karen and Carly Kappas, MK in Palm Desert, California, cheering on Parker and the Cowgirls, Piper and Ava's Uncle David in San Jose, California, and Greg and Deb Roberts in Springfield, Missouri. So that's going to wrap it up. Got it covered, Yards? We're good to go, huh? All right, for Camden Kelson, I'm Joe Schreiner. For Raleigh and Brian and Julie, we're going to wrap it up, and we'll see you next week in a busy week right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Check out our Facebook page and our website for more information. We'll be seeing you on Monday. Good night, everybody.